What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. And I'm back from vacation, so this is the first video I've done that wasn't like a big batch record. I'm very excited to get back into this. In fact, on vacation I wanted to play this so bad, but I didn't want to get ahead of it, that I downloaded the first game of the series and beat it all over vacation. So Strange Horticulture was a blast. And so now I am excited to be back in Strange Antiquities, and let's see what we can do. Now, I do have to remember everything we can do here. We can move around. Beautiful. We have some shelves underneath here that we can kind of look at. We got our bell. We got our cat. We'll pet our cat. Good cat. All right. So, what were we working on? Well, we got to work on these cards. And we also got to work on traveling through Undermere. So I think that's what we're going to do first. After disagreeing between two houses, I was buried behind Lock and Key. So let's go ahead and see if we can find a place called Lock and Key on the map. There's the Lock House. Is number 7. Is there? And the Keystone Manor's 13. So let's see. Is there anything between 7 and 13? Yes. Okay. How do we travel? This is what I'm not remembering now. Explorer helps. Beautiful. So Keystone, Lock House, behind Lock and Key. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, a large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On the spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Interesting. Ooh, all right. Did I also get the pistol, or just this interesting item? Now, I have to remind myself, how do we examine items? There we go. We just click on it. So color. That's right. Mouse over. There we go. Now remembering. Slate, rough. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. All right. We'll go hang this there. Perfect. Now we have another clue we need to be working on. Prisoner escaped and ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Can we explore again? Alright, let's look at this again. Prisoner escaped. He ran northwest. Now, is there a jail that we need to be looking at? The old jail, 10. Alright. And so if he goes northwest... northwest would be this one. Got it. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Oh god, okay. Well, that's horrific. So color, it's gonna be black gemstone of red, iron hand, wood base, polished, rough, polished, nothing to remark, nothing to remark, nothing to remark, and I have lots of inner perception about this awful claw thing. You know, we're gonna put this down here, actually. That can stay with the creepy mask. Alright, so we go back down to our desk. I think most clues have been done. That's right, we have something that lets us view Thaumic fields. Where was that? Or maybe we don't have that yet. Man, that's what happens when you haven't played in like a month. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own videos. But we'll figure that out. No worries, we got plenty to figure out here. Also, interesting to wait. Oh, wait, okay. So here's one pointing up. Here's one pointing up. Is there a side that's missing one of that symbol? No, that one has 2, 3 of it. That has 1 of it. 1, 2 of it. 1 of it. I feel like these are gonna go in here, but we don't know why or how yet. And what do we have in our little secret? We don't have a way to open that yet. Okay. Alright, let's start our day officially. Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. Okay. And now I have good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Alright, so we want a Daedalus link. So we're going to go down and find our journal, wherever we... There it is. That one. And let's see what we got for Daedalus link. Alright, powerful object capable of levitation. Lovely. Field extremely fragile. Be prudent not to take risks. They're surprisingly light items. Something to do with flying. I think we can look and see if we have one around here. Now there's a bird over there, but we want something surprisingly light. Just because I'm curious. No, it's probably going to be one of these things, right? Iron's not typically light. So this... That's interesting. So that's like radar. That's going to be helpful to hear things. Let's go back to our bird over here. Tarnished silver. Raised detailing. Nothing marked. Surprisingly light. Maybe if I put it on the scale. Is that how we can tell something's light? Let's go with this one. Haha! Alright, identified. The bird motif is connection. Uses scales and it's light. Alright. And he gave us a book about the acoustic purifier, which we'll worry about later. Have a good day, sir. Edmund Bishop. Mr. Bishop. The ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. Oops. After speaking to Verona, I have come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleaston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that will be used to you gathering dust. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. That's where the good stuff is. Alright, fine. We gotta run anything we find by him first. Alright, so we can go hang out at Gleaston Castle. That's cool. Oh, and he actually gave us some stuff here. Walk past the main staircase, turn left, follow the corridor down the end. Interesting, alright. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Walk past the main staircase. So I'm guessing the main staircase is when you walk in and turn left. Follow that corridor down the end through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of the room. Okay, so if this is the main... Unless they're labeled. Let's see, are they labeled? No. Anything on here say the main staircase? Because I'm going to assume otherwise it's in this hallway. We got ground floor, first floor. Alright, main staircase. Walk past it and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. The plinth is not hard to spot. In the corner of the room next to the small writing desk, a glass object mentioned was no. Gather the item and turn to leave. My eyes drawn a green book. Oh. Cool. So again, item and a book. Ooh, gem. Oh my gosh. Our encyclopedia collection is growing. This is wild. Oh man. No, you come here. Stand. No, get on the shelf. There we go. Let's take a look. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So now we get different families of jewels. Nice. Alright. Yes, my friend. Yes. Good day. We'll end our day. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rock files, the duo came upon a chamber. In it they found a small stone tomb. Too small to contain human remains. What's happening? Oh. Alright, we gotta do the tracing game. There we go. That gives us our magic card. Okay, so I'm thinking we want to look at our map. And I'm thinking we're looking for a building of that shape, maybe? This is a tough one, because it could be a room of that shape, but it looks like that. Just reversed. I'm not actually seeing... interesting, okay. So if we look around here, do we see anything that looks like that manor? And I wish I had remembered what it said. I don't think it's meant to like go over anything, but maybe we'll go back to the house. I mean, that seems interesting, right? That there's one room it lines up perfectly with. Let's try it. Haha, there we go. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as they enter the room and start absentmindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. What do we find? Oh, alright. Gotta love a town so full of magic items that you can just go in people's abandoned rooms and find stuff. Alright, let's do another visitor and see what they want. Ah, it's David. Hello, David.
Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially if those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon.
Alright. David, what do you got for us today?
The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them?
I know you at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point. There's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. There's energy. Ah, Thomas Pope and Amish. Alright, Amish and Thomas Pope. We're gonna go find the center point of a triangle of trees. Let's explore. A triangle of trees. Now, is there anything that looks... Is there anything called the triangle? Maybe that's as simple as that. There is not. If we look at our map, do we see anything that looks particularly triangular? Ah, there's a triangle right there, number 6. Heathwood has a triangle in it. Soon enough, I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood. I come across a clearing. There's a tree split in 2. Interesting. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Immediately struck by a sense of ominous power, and intuition tells me there's something unusual here. You look at the broken tree, see some strange markings, and then you spot something in the wood. 3 pendants. Oh, man. Am I stealing 3 pendants? I am stealing 3 pendants. I feel like we should store these near each other. Just in case they're related. Fascinating. And we'll also put this in our maps book, and this is done. So, do we have an archive shelf? Yes, there we go. Beautiful. All right. Nice. Well, I am so excited to be back playing this game. It's coming back to me now. What did that do? Just close the drawers. Okay. I hope you're still enjoying, and thank you so much for all the great feedback and the kind words with Creeptober. We're going to be back tomorrow with yet another game. Keep an eye on the calendar at the end of each episode now, as I'll kind of pre-announce what the next games will be there, kind of as I figure it out as we go. But yeah, we're back. Creeptober continues. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye!